Alright everybody, check it out. Here's where I'm at. I'm going ahead and I'm going to finish the inside of the landing gear doors here. I hadn't planned on doing that, but on this one here, you can probably just barely see there's this little stripe that goes through. That was some epoxy that had dripped down across the fuselage when I had moved the fuselage up. Remember, I had to cut it out real quick because it wasn't straight. Anyways, when I did that, a lot of the epoxy went rolling back towards the back of the fuselage. So anyways, so now I have to finish the inside of the landing gear doors just so that there's not an ugly stripe here. I was going to paint it white and then, I don't know. Anyways, so what I did is I just took some Z-poxy and did a thin coat on the inside there just to try to fill in the weave a little bit. Then I came along and then I sanded as smooth as I could. And now we're going to go ahead and take some spot putty and just get the last little spots here. And the credit card company sent me a little freebie here, free spreader. So I'll just go ahead and coat the inside of this. It should be pretty smooth, but I just want to get a nice finish. Alright, so there we go. Now keep in mind, almost all of this will be sanded off, so there's not going to be a huge weight gain. I'm just trying to fill in the last little bits that the Z-poxy couldn't. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sand this other piece down, and I'll go ahead and come back on the next step here and kind of show you what this looks like once I sand it down. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so here's our piece after we've bondoed and then I've sanded a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and add a little coat of primer right now, and that way we'll be able to see any of the last little pinholes or anything like that. So anyway, I'll show you that on the next step. Okay, here's with our first coat of primer on there. I actually don't think I'm going to do much of anything else to this. I think I'm going to go ahead and spray paint it white. Mark our hinge locations, and I'll kind of show you when we attach it with the epoxy into the fuselage. I think I'm going to attach the hinges just a little bit different this time, so I'll show you that step. But I think I'm just going to do a light sanding, and this is good to go. So yeah, it's not absolutely perfect. It's pretty darn close. I just wanted to get a more consistent finish and not have that with the epoxy. When it ran down, there would have been this two little smooth spots down there, and then there would have been the weave of the fiberglass or the carbon fiber, and it just would have looked kind of hokey and kind of messed up the whole thing. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and spray paint this white. I'll show you what that looks like, and we'll be done with this video. Okay, so here's what we've got. Looks pretty darn good. There was only one spot on this whole panel that I didn't really notice, and it was this very corner here that I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. But anyways, I just need to kind of fix that up a little bit. It shows the weave, and I somehow just completely missed the whole thing. But anyway, so there you have it. Looks real nice. And I'm kind of glad that I had that mistake with the epoxy, because this looks a heck of a lot nicer than I think it would have looked if I hadn't done it. So anyways, things work out for a reason, and that was why. So alright, I'll see you on the next video.